Good morning, League fans. My name's Steve Mascord. You're on rugbyleague.com, and this is the latest episode of our morning show. And it's very early in the morning if you're listening in the UK. In fact, it's midnight. If you're listening in Australia, in the east coast of Australia, it's 9 a.m. Anyway, welcome. And I've got a pretty good episode today, I think. A lot of guests. I think we'll probably struggle to ever match this number of guests in the space of an hour. That's because I went to the launch of Magic Weekend at Elland Road on Monday. Went up on the same train as the London Broncos contingent. It was Reece Kennedy, Mike Eccles, and the PR and marketing fellow Jake. And we were delayed by an hour arriving, and coming back we were delayed by another half hour. But I still managed to speak to a lot of players. What I wanted, I asked them a series of questions. And what you're going to hear today is I just asked them their favourite memories of Magic Weekend, which is a great thing that rugby league has given the world of sport. A whole round of matches at the same venue is a rugby league innovation, and it's now spread obviously to Australia. And I think it's been done. Well, it's been done in AFL already, and it's been done in country competitions and that sort of thing. It's been done in France, I know, country groups in New South Wales. So I just asked players their favourite memories of Magic Weekend, either as a fan or a player. So after the break, you're going to hear their answers. If you are listening on the podcast and you're wondering what is rugbyleague.com, rugbyleague.com is a 24-hour rugby league radio station where we play a bit of music and we talk footy in between. So you really need to get around it if you don't know about it. Wise up. Okay, we'll be back to talk to a bunch of Super League stars about their favourite Magic Weekend memories. So we're at the launch of Magic Weekend. We're in the Bremner Suite at Elland Road, and our first guest is George Williams, who, like me, was a spectator yesterday at Plough Lane. You're not seriously injured or anything?
No, not at all. I just had a little niggle. Sam just said, "I'll just leave it this week." Obviously, we've got a massive game. Looking forward to the Magic Weekend. No disrespect to London, but we just thought we'd rotate a little bit there and put a few new combinations together. I
did read you went to see a specialist or a doctor or something on Friday, but is that right or not?
Yeah, just precautionary though, just to check, just a little niggle, but no issues, so should be fitting well for Saturday.
Before I get into the set questions, how do you think the team's going? You had one amazing performance 3 weeks ago, and maybe a couple that you weren't overly happy with. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, we had 2 good wins at Wigan and Saints, and then obviously lost to KL last week, and then pretty disappointing on the weekend, but we managed to win. So sometimes you got to win ugly, but obviously we know we've got to perform a lot better against a Leeds team at home after a big win against Wigan. So we know we've got our hands full, but something we're looking forward to.
Now I'm going to ask a few set questions here. The first one is, what is your favourite Magic Weekend memory?
Oh,
they all mould into one.
I've got. Do you know what? I actually score at Magic quite a bit, actually. Don't know why, but I normally score. So I think I scored one in 2015 against Leeds in Newcastle. One of my favourite tries, actually. Sean going. It was a long one, so I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it's obviously a weekend where you get to see blokes from a number of different teams, isn't it? So the players kind of look forward to it, don't they?
Yeah, well, I can only speak on behalf of myself. I love going to Magic Weekend. I think obviously it's a great day for the fans, but as players, you're playing in front of big crowds. It's a good atmosphere, and even just obviously it'll change this time of being Leeds, but previously in Newcastle, just a bit of a buzz about the place. You get off the coach and everybody's happy and buzzing. So as a player, I love being involved in the big occasions, big games.
Elliot Manchella, the favourite memory of Magic? Have you got a favourite memory going as a fan or as a player?
One that sticks out for me is probably Jared Samet try. I don't know why. When he first scored and did the backflip or whatever he did. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Players obviously enjoy coming because you get to see blokes from every club. Is it a weekend you look forward to?
Yeah, definitely. I think it definitely sticks out for me in the calendar. It's exciting because you play at a different stadium. We're not used to playing here. It's a sense of excitement, and we respect his opposition, but also look forward to watching a game or two. It's pretty good.
Just a more Hulk AR question, but it must be the fans are getting excited. You must be getting excited too about what you can do this year. There's only 4 teams have ever won the comp, right? 4. That monopoly might be broken this year, I guess.
We'll find out in October. But we're happy where we are, but we're not getting too carried away. We've got a long way to go before those sort of sort of games, and yeah, we want to put ourselves in a position to play in them, but we're not getting too carried away. We're confident in our own ability, but definitely no arrogance or anything like that. We're just happy where we are and take each week as it comes. Sorry for a cliche answer.
It's okay. Darnell McIntosh, welcome to Elland Road. What is your favourite memory of Magic Weekend? Like even watching, watching, even something behind the scenes over the weekend. You got any good memories?
I think Anfield, when we played that other year, when I played for Huddersfield versus Hull FC, I think obviously because it was just that one-off at Anfield, and we got a good result there, and it was a big one. And I remember the special edition kit that we did at Huddersfield at that time to try and emulate the Liverpool home kit. So it was a really good one. Probably that one. I remember, I forgot which one it was, but I think it was probably one of the first rugby games I ever watched. I think it was my nana's 60th. And I remember it's a try that Sam Tonkins scored when he got knocked out. Pretty sure it was a Magic one. I think it is. That's a shirt, but I didn't start watching it until there. That was one of my first ones. So I thought, what sport's this? And now I'm playing it myself.
That is an outstanding answer. Do you get to spend much time with the players from the other clubs when you come to Magic Weekend? Do you get to see blokes?
So it depends what game you're on. I think we're the first game on Sunday, but other years when I've done it, when I've been like the middle game and that, you see all the other boys from other teams sat down watching it, so you might get a quick 10-15 minutes. But if you're playing against that team, you probably don't speak to them before you go in. But that's what I mean. I think it's one of the highlights of it. Everyone's under one roof and everyone knows, that it's a really good weekend. Everyone wants to soak it in, but when it's time to play, it's time to play, and everyone's got their own goals.
Tuilola here. I'm asking everybody their favourite memory from Magic. Are you even watching, playing, anything? Even something that might happen off the field around the weekend. You got a favourite memory?
I haven't played in too many, to be fair, but I was just watching one the other day, obviously, Tommy Makinson shy. It's Magic, and it was Magic Weekend, so that's probably one. I haven't seen too many others, to be fair, but obviously I've seen it a couple of times now, so I'd have to say Tommy Mac.
Yeah, a lot of fellas look forward to the weekend because they get to see more of their mates, fellow professionals. Do you look forward to the social side of it, or is it just in and out?
No, definitely. Obviously, got a couple of mates in a couple of teams now, and it is good to see them. Obviously, you don't see them too often, and it is nice to see different faces. I'm sick of seeing my boys' faces, see them every day now, so it's good to see new faces.
The concept's moved to Oz. It's been very successful there too as well, isn't it? So it's great to bring all the fans of the different clubs together.
Yeah, definitely over there it's massive, isn't it? When they hosted in Brisbane, I've played there and I know what the crowds are like, so to get a Magic Weekend there, it's crazy. So it is a great venue for this. It'll be interesting to see what we get crowd-wise and how successful it is. So obviously Newcastle was quite good. People make a weekend of it. See what happens this weekend.
Our next guest here at Elland Road is Neno McDonald. And Neno, I've been asking everybody their favourite Magic Weekend memory, even if you're just watching. Have you got a favourite memory from Magic Weekend or Magic Round in Oz? Or no?
I got one. I don't know. I haven't watched enough. Probably one I want to forget is when we played Cass last year and lost.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget that one.
Yeah.
But I don't have one exact Magic moment.
It's okay. Is it a great weekend for the players though? Because you get to see blokes from that many different clubs,
Yeah, I think it's a great concept. I think the idea of having every team play at a football ground as well. Like I think that's a great concept that we have everyone here, all the fans here, and they mingle and obviously meet each other and that and go out and hang out after as well. It Leeds is a good place.
Next up, I want to thank him for joining us here at Elland Road. Is Cruz Leeming, and Cruz have been asking people about their favourite memory from Magic, either as a player or a fan. It doesn't have to be on the field. It could have been in a pub or something. But what's your favourite memory of Magic Weekend?
I remember playing at Anfield and we won by 40 points or whatever. That were a good event, and then going out with the lads in Liverpool after that. That's probably my fondest memory.
Yeah. And what about, as a player, what do you look forward to most about the weekend? As I'd imagine catching up with your mates at other clubs would be something that we could circle it in the diary a little bit.
No, I think it's the event, the magnitude of the event. I think it's always been a success for one. Two, you're very proud as a player to look up in the stands and have so many different fans sat next to each other, shoulder to shoulder. Obviously they'll have the banter between them, but to have a look at, there's no trouble, and I think it's it's a testament to our sport, really. There's not many other sports that you can do that in, so that always makes you really proud. But then the game itself is such a good game to play, and it's always got like a final feel about it, a cup game feel about it, because of, you know, there's 40,000 people there. The atmosphere's always electric. The build-up's always brilliant. You know, the press, you do press before it, so it is got a different feel towards every other week in, week out fixture, and it is one that you circle on the diary.
Okay, we've got Reese from the London Broncos, and I was going to ask, I'm asking everybody their favourite memory of Magic Weekend, but I'm wondering how many you've been to as a fan or played in. Have you got a favourite memory?
I was involved in the game last year with Holkar. I didn't play that one though, but it was a good experience to watch it. It was an electric atmosphere, but I think we won that game. I remember Big George King actually scored a good try, so I'll go with George King inside with a drop-off ball for a score. I think it was against Salford.
It's a great thing that rugby league has sort of given to sport, isn't it? They're getting all the fans in one stadium.
Yeah, it is, mate. It'll be awesome to see everyone together. I think this one's a bit smaller, is it, this stadium? So, yeah, it'll be good to see everyone packed in a little bit more and a bit more atmosphere than maybe Newcastle.
Alex Miller, Castleford Tigers. Yeah, 100%. Everybody's under one roof, and you can go out and watch a game. Normally you turn up to a game and there's nothing to do. You get there an hour and a half before and you're a bit bored and you're just waiting, and lads are focused and got their headphones on, but I'm one of them who likes to just relax and likes to mess about. I'm like a child at home, and that's my missus, she'll tell you. So I'm pretty relaxed, and to be able to go outside and watch a game and relax that way is brilliant. I've got two. So my first one was 2014 at the Etihad. That was my first Magic Weekend, and obviously to go to Man City's ground, and it was such a modern stadium and so big, and the whole vibe of Magic Weekend, that was so special. But my favourite one was 2019 against. I was playing for Huddersfield against WLF. We ended up beating them 55 points to 2 in such a special win. Crowd were going crazy, and it was just an unbelievable experience.